efficiently as it ought to be. It accumulated debt more than anticipated. It increases its inefficiency. It was posing challenges to the private sector involvement and also for the financial sector and maintaining jobs. So those facts are there and they must be resolved. Yes, everybody knows that taxes are supposed to develop the country. But when the taxes imposed are misdirected to do things that the finance minister or finance ministers at that time felt it should be the priority for them. And then the main reason why those taxes were enacted into law have left undone, it ought to be corrected. And when it's being corrected, no noise can change the fact that it's going to be corrected. So I don't think those statements, they're anything. You do not expect the opposition to praise the government for trying to resolve the problem. So I think that what should be done is for the president, the finance minister, and the energy minister should continue to articulate what is going to be done with the EXLA, how they are resolved to bring solution to the power sector, as was done before. I think the economy is lucky because at this time, the attempt to resolve the problems left has started very early and will end very early and will deliver the benefits that we all expect to be delivered to us.
Well, let me, because I want to come back to one of the hats you wear now at the Bank of Ghana, your advisory role, because you're seeing some development in terms of inflation. But before that, I just want to find out, you were given this job by the presidency to do. Did you get the support you needed throughout this process?
Yes, I think we got the support. They created a secretariat for us with resources from the presidency directly under the chief of staff. So resources such as office assistance, stationery were provided for our work. So that was how the work was done.
And the president called the consultations far-reaching. Was it really? Were you able to get? Did you see that interest of a Ghanaian in partaking in it?
I think you saw it during the dialogue. It was made live to Ghanaians. Various sectors of the Ghanaian population were represented in the discussion. The preliminary outcomes were made known to Ghanaians, and they have seen the influence of those recommendations in the budget as was informed earlier. So the interests of Ghanaians were very much alive, and again, that really kindled the fact that in managing an economy, you shouldn't manage the economy only because power is handed over to you. Engagement with the people from time to time is a sterling example of good management of the economy. If you do that, you let them participate in the process, and they understand why we want to take certain steps and why certain steps ought not to be taken. So Ghanaians are on the side of the government, they are on the side of the policies, and they are on the side of where we are heading towards. And where we are heading towards look good.
Great. So it means the signs you're seeing gives you some encouragement, because there are many proposals. I'm sure there are many proposals you made in there, many things you explored. Is the government on the track you expect at this time?
Yeah, the government is on the track, but greater portion of the recommendations are yet to be undertaken. Some will again feature perhaps in the 2026 budget, and the rest will go into the medium-term framework for economic delivery. So that concrete assurance has been given from time to time, and we hope that that will be done. And again, the president accepting the fact that we need to do this kind of engagement annually to review what we have implemented so far, whether we need to maintain it, shape it a little bit. It's an important engagement of citizens and the reps of citizens to help government develop policies to address challenges and to maintain good performance for all of us. So
Okay.
the leadership style is encouraging, and that should be maintained. We shouldn't manage the economy as though when you are selected, therefore because you are the wisest persons, that is why they have selected you. Or when you are appointed as a minister, you are the wisest among the Ghanaian population, that is why you are selected. Open up for divergent view, engage people to agree on the way forward, and that is beautiful. And I believe that is the culture of the NDC, and they have to maintain that culture.
Congratulations on work done, and like you indicated, it has not been concluded. But like I said, you also wear another hat at the Bank of Ghana, advising the Monetary Policy Committee. The last time the meetings were held, ultimately the decision was to maintain a policy rate at 28%. The governor says it is to consolidate the gains we're seeing. We're seeing the inflation rate for May at 18.4%. When you decided to maintain, first of all, how significant is that from 21.2 to 18.4%?
So you just track the difference, and you see it's significant. We have not seen that level since 2022 or so, or 2018 or so. So it's significant, reducing inflation from 21% to 18%. That's a significant development, and that will have influence in the economy. But the point is we are targeting the normal range of plus or minus 2, and 8 plus or minus 2 in the long run. But the IMF indicating shows that we need to achieve a certain level of inflation. I think the government has given itself about 11.9% at the end of the year. That is demonstrating that we are poised to achieve that indication at the end of the year, and which means that the recovery process is deepening, and then it will be enhanced and reflected in the economy. So that's the important thing that I can indicate now.
That's very interesting, man. And I have had many conversations with you. And one of the biggest factors that's influencing the inflation rate that we're seeing was food inflation. The Ghana Meteorological Agency has indicated that we will not be seeing the kind of rain we anticipate. In fact, we'll be seeing some dry spells as we saw last year, even though we'll see some heavy rains as we are seeing now. To what extent is there that collaboration, strong collaboration that ensures that what is being done in food production does not undermine the target at the BOG? Does that all feed into the calculations you're doing?
I think the last two reports by the South Relief rather show that food inflation and non-food inflation went down. And we believe that the harvest season that will be starting soon for some crops will bring some dynamics into price development, definitely downward price development. And some significant steps have been taken to coordinate activities to de-risk agriculture. There is an institution that straddles between Ministry of Agri and the Bank of Ghana that is supposed to be de-risking agriculture. That is collaborating with other institutions to focus on certain food items for production. And there are different models to engage in agricultural productivity. And when all those things come on board, I believe will have greater impact of reduction in food inflation from now up to the last quarter of the year.
Prof, thank you. Thank you very much for speaking to us.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's Professor John Gatsi, who was a member of a committee. In fact, it looks like you have more work to do because there will be some further meetings on these matters.